I was, back from in Fort Bragg, North Carolina, and the Haiti mission came up, Uphold Democracy. And they looked for people, to be part of that mission. And guess what? My unit was chosen to be in that mission early in the mission. It was so early, we had United Nations berets, for a couple of days before the rest of the force came in. I was inside of a compound democracy, and there was a couple of, attache, Haitian, forces that came, up under, the barbed wire, and the fencing, to infiltrate, our compound. They had, like machetes and knives. Saw a couple of them come in and I tried to stop them. It was like three of them that came in and they attacked me. One guy pushed me, the other guy knocked me down, and I put my hands up to cover myself and I got stabbed in the leg as a result where a guy was trying to, stab me in the head. Basically, if you want to know something, you go after it. And and also another thing that I look at, is your chance to give back to community. I went to school, got my degrees, pretty much, things of that nature. And in 2010, I created my scholarship at my community college in Tulsa Community College. It's the Shannon L. Matthews a Veteran Scholarship. Basically, it caters to veterans that got out before 9/11. And the reason I chose those vets is because the older you get, the fewer opportunities are available. Because everything now is, Iraq, Afghanistan, but you can go all the way back to World War II, all the way up to the Gulf, and no opportunities. Even when I went in school, when I was in college, there was no opportunities, for scholarships. It's just a scholarship, with $1,000, $1,500, it goes towards, them pursuing, whatever it is they might have missed out on when they were younger. You see, it's easier, the money goes a lot further at the community college level than it does the four-year level. And I'm going on my 12th year straight of doing that. And every year, I have, several people, 10 to 20 people, that's lined up, that apply for it. Well, the military, historically, and even now, they have, a stigma, PTSD, homelessness, a drug and alcohol addiction/abuse. And that's not totally true. Not all vets, live under a bridge, or, a half bizarre, a drug head or an alcoholic. I'm one of them. And I just basically, want to, refute, that stereotype, because I get tired of hearing about it all the time and I take it personal. And I'm like, that's not me. I don't fall in that criteria, and that's why I like to give back. Because if you start second guessing things, that's what can get you killed as well as other people killed. And you don't have time for that. Well, you shouldn't have time for it. Just move forward, do the best you can. And if you mess up this time, take it as a lesson learned. Don't do it again.